All right, this week we are going to be working on homophones and a set of homophones in particular. So we're going to start with writing the word homophones. This is two different word parts. The first part of the word, H-O-M-O, homo, means same. The last part of the word, phones, means sound. So when you put them together, you get same sound. So these words that we're going to be working with this week make the same sound. So that's the first thing that we notice about them. They sound the same. The second thing we need to know about them is that they are spelled differently. Okay, we'll get into some other words that are spelled the same but sound different. But this week we're focused on sound the same, same sound, but spelled differently, and they have different meanings. And the focus of the words that we're working on this week are the different forms of their. T-H-E-I-R, T-H-E-R-E, and T-H-E-Y apostrophe R-E. So we're going to start with this one that means ownership or possession or belonging, which should be T-H-E. And I'm going to do something a little different to help you picture this I here. Drawing a little person. Give you the picture of that I, R. So we spell it T-H-E-I-R, there. Now I drew a person here as your I because this one shows the ownership of a group of people. So this form of there shows ownership or possession for a group of people. So that's why we have this little I to help remind you that this deals with people. Okay, a sentence that could work for it is, that is their toy. So using this form of their, that is their toy. We could say the same thing, that is their table, that is their group. It's a group of people and something belongs to them with their ownership or possession. T-H-E-I-R. Okay, the next form of there, notice they're all starting with the same sound because they sound the same. So they're starting with that same TH pattern, the th. And here is there. So we're going to do something a little different here. We're going to draw this little thing. Okay, if you notice, that looks a little bit like a little sign. T-H-E-R-E. It's a sign pointing in a direction because this form of there is referring to a place using directions or a spot. So T-H-E-R-E refers to a place, meaning directions or a spot. Okay, you got directions or a spot going on here. T-H-E-R-E. And the sentence that we have to go with that is, the ball is over there. A direction. It's been put in some type of direction. Pointing in a direction, saying over there, or referring to a particular place. It is there. That is the place that it is, referring to a place, directions or spot. This last one is T-H-E-Y, they. Then we have an apostrophe, and we've talked about an apostrophe. An apostrophe is used when we're replacing some type of letters. So we have our apostrophe R-E. I'm going to add a little balloon to this apostrophe to show you that it is replacing a letter here. Okay? It is replacing the letter A, because this there is a contraction for they are. The apostrophe is replacing the A. So we have they are. And the way we fully write it is like this, They apostrophe R-E. But here we are showing that that A is floating away because the apostrophe is replacing it. But it's still attached because the meaning of that A being in here has not gone anywhere. It still means they are. So it is what we call a contraction for they are. And a sentence that we can write for this is they're going to the park. Now, a great way that I love to use to try to make sure I'm using the correct form of there in this sentence is by replacing there with saying they are. And if it makes sense in the sentence, then we're good to go. If it does not make sense, I need to choose one of these other two forms of there in that spelling. So here, if I plug in they are in this sentence, let's see if it makes sense. They are going to the park. Yes, that makes perfect sense. But if I was to go up here and plug it in, and for this there, with this spelling, let's read how it would really sound if you said what it means, what the contraction means. So we would say, the ball is over, they are. That does not make sense. Okay, that does not sound right. So we would not use this form of there, because this is the form of there that is a contraction with the apostrophe taking the place of the A. So you have to plug it in. They are going to the park. That sounds correct. So this is the form I need to use. Contraction for they are. Okay, this week we are going to use these three different forms of there in different ways. In our writing, maybe doing some other sentences with them, doing some other explanations and examples. So you need to be ready this week to be able to use the right form of there in sentences. Their, showing possession or ownership of a group. There, talking about a direction or a spot. Or they apostrophe re, the contraction for they are. You've got to be able to choose which one to use in a sentence correctly. On Thursday, we'll be playing a Halloween-themed Time to Climb, where you have to choose the correct form of using there. So be ready for that.